Hello Libra, this is your channel messages for the 31st to the 5th of September. Libra, September is half of your month, but not really your month, right? Libra season, wait, let's check. One moment, please. September 22nd to October, okay, but I feel like September is Libra month. The month is September. I feel like there's something about your month, even though Libra does not start until the 23rd. I feel like September is your month. Because October is not Libra. October is Scorpio. Even though October shares Sagittarius. And to me, Sagittarius is our Novembers. Can kind of even though people might be born on the beginning, the middle, or the end, usually the month represents what the zodiac sign is. So that's what you're going to be most dominated in. January's Aquarius. Hello. February's who? Pisces. Ish. March is supposed to be Pisces, but March, Aries, March. Pisces don't march, Pisces swim. March, when you do a march, when you march for the king, you march for the emperor. When Haile Selassie went to Jamaica to show his allegiance with the Jamaicans, it was a march. You march, a band. March is Aries. It's not Pisces. Anyways, let's go ahead and go into your reading. Libra, I'm getting something is significant about your month. Something will be represented, or something is going to be put on a plaque. I'm also getting channel messages, Libra. I was hearing clairaudiently this morning the book of Eli. I'm getting something about the book of Eli, or I'm getting you, some men or some masons, all of you are trying to decode something. I'm hearing a conversation, a blurred conversation of you decoding something in a book, but I was hearing the book of Eli, Libra. I was also getting something about an incantation. Okay. Hold on. Which is a magical spell, all right? Or something about a charm, lucky charms. Somebody might be Irish, or somebody might be a ginger, okay? Because the gingers rule the rainbow. Remember, people, it could be. But remember, the lucky charms. Remember that guy with the horseshoes and the stars and the clovers? Yeah, it was at the end of the rainbow. It wasn't a pot of gold. It was a pot of lucky charms. Digging gold, being gold diggers, you are lucky charms diggers, bitch, right? So I'm getting somebody Irish, or I'm getting somebody ginger, like very, which is one of the prettiest here, prettiest colors. I'm getting somebody ginger, right? So I'm getting something about an incantation or a charm. This could be a charm as a spell, or a charm as something significant. Somebody might give you a jewelry, Libra. I'm getting something going to be made official in September, all right? Libra, I want to also say, since you rule partnerships and you rule, even though every zodiac sign and in the tarot it talks about the process of falling in love and choosing the right soulmate and choosing the right partner, Libra rules partnership. It is the 7th house. It rules getting married, signing a contract to be one. So Libra, let me ask, why would you come out and take somebody you don't know as a partner for life, but you want to reproduce with this person you don't know? Just as how you took the partner that you don't know and committed to life, why not you take the child that you don't know and commit to life too? And Libra, you don't rule emotion, you're air. You're not about how you feel, you're about facts. Libra would be the mother comes before the fetus. We cannot talk to the fetus, we can't interview it, we have to talk. The mother is the host of what this is. So I'm getting something about that. I'm getting, why is it okay to take somebody where you don't know, you never grew up with, you don't know them trauma, and you decide to commit to them for life, never cheat on them, but you can't take a child you don't know and decide to commit to that? Why is it so? Why does the conversation get so? Because I'm getting half and half, right? Which is Libra, partnerships, half. Yes, you're going to promise yourself to this person where you don't know. But you and this person where you don't know, even if you marry them, you're going to make a baby. It's half and half. It's half their traumas, half your traumas. It's half their accomplishments, half your accomplishments. And remember, any single thing the father or the mother went through, the kid are going to go through. Any trauma, anything where you never talk about in life. So I'm getting something about, wouldn't the real half be, I don't know you, you don't know me, so let's get a kid that we don't know? Or would the real half be, I don't know you, you don't know me, and even though we're going to commit to each other for life, let's make another being that we know? I don't know, Libra. I'm getting something about kids, or I'm getting something is going to be made official. Let's go ahead and go into your reading. Spell. Something about a spell. So I'm getting a binding contract that's bind with a spell. It's not just signing a signature. I'm getting when you sign the signature, there's a spell that's done. A ritual, or the ritual way of getting whatever. Libra, I don't know what this is. Let's go. First card out. We have the 9 of Wands. So I'm getting, okay, 9 nines. Okay, I'm getting someone's rushing. I'm getting something needs to be completed, or I'm getting somebody needs to make contact. All right. So if somebody was doing a spell on you, I'm getting the spell going to wear off if there's no contact. The spell only work if you worry about them, if you think about them, if you obsess about them. That's where the spell work, or if them in contact with you. So I'm getting somebody's trying to rush something, or somebody do. Yeah, the Hierophant, is this a marriage? I'm getting something about a Taurus. Maybe you want a Taurus to rush. I'm getting you trying to hurry up something. Something needs to move fast. A commitment needs to move quickly. I'm getting you need to hurry up and either make somebody commit to you, or you need to commit to them. Now, this could also be something about religion. Somebody want you to commit to a religion, but I'm getting you don't really have enough time. This is like a Britney situation where she did turn one religion and then she came back. Something like that. Jewish. Something about Jewish. Something about Jewish. The Wheel of Fortune is my Jewish card. I'm getting something about a Jewish person, or I'm getting something about a Jewish person gets so scared they decide to leave. I am not sure what this. Yeah, I'm getting an incantation. Yeah, the Moon card, and I'm also getting the 7 of Wands. So I'm getting something about a spell. Is this a sleep spell? This could be something about yeah, fall asleep. I'm getting something about your dreams. So you might realize that a very, very high entity was making money off of your dreams. They might make money off of your ideas. I mean, you know, even though you're stuck and you're not getting the traction or the income you're supposed to get, I mean, might as well you do it for the fucking fans, because those people on top need you to hurry up and say things so that they can have something to say. Speaking of things to say, Libra, Jesus Christ, my clit. Let me go for my baby before I say it. You look like a busted can of biscuits. So Libra, the internet tell me, say, this is okay. You know that as a tarot reader, I'm not supposed to tell you hearsay. Hearsay cannot be used in the court of law. Libra, me here say the aliens, this is what me hear. I'm telling you what I heard, not what I believe, not what I agree with. Them say the alien them is coming. First them say them are coming November. Then them say, oh, we're not coming November. Never mind. We're going to come in 4 weeks. 4 weeks is in September. So me say this third I go around that them say the aliens. I don't know. I'm just telling you what I heard, not what I verified. Them said the aliens are coming in September. And they're also saying that the aliens are African American. So how you know said the aliens are... How you know that? And then, no, if something like that... First of all, you know that that's not how aliens operate, right? You ever get abducted by an alien, it don't take 4 weeks for them to show up. They show up in energy and light forms, really. Time is non-existent to them. Remember, when you go in space, it's light years away, right? Okay, fine. So I don't know what is this intel about the aliens said them going to come here. Then them say no. Then them going to come here. This could be something about a huge eye. or a huge eye in the sky. No, there are talks about this being blue beam. We don't know. But they say that these are tall African-American looking creatures. No, I don't know why I would say African-American, saying that the only niggas that were brave enough to go to space was African Americans. You don't think the Congonians would go to space? You don't think the Jamaicans would go to space? Worse, when they don't have Jamaica on the fucking map. So on the name every other fucking country, and there's this little speck what look like fucking cancer on her skin, right? And I never name it. But me know it's Jamaica. It's there, so I come from. You don't know. You don't name it on the fucking map, right? Any fucking ways, right? So, you know, Nick was in Paris. So chances are some African Americans decide for hybrid and go space, go reproduce, and that's what's coming back. Anyways, this is what me hear. Baby, you know, this is what me hear. I don't know if it's true, but if it's true, I feel like it's hybrids, as in them eggs, them coming back tall. I don't know, this is what me hear. But I just say, as spokesperson for the aliens, as someone who decided to adopt an alien, didn't adopt a child, just saying that that's not really how aliens work, especially if ever get abducted. You think they might plan for abduct you 2 weeks, 1 month? I don't know what this is, and a lot of people are asking, why did they go to America? Why not Saudi Arabia? Probably because of the oil. Anyways, let's continue the reading. Libra. So I'm getting something about that. So if it's something about that, I'm getting something is, I'm getting a dream. It's not going to be a dream anymore, Libra. I don't know what that means. Let's clarify. I'm getting a need for hurry up and commit. This could be something about no, this could be something about sleeping in the same bed with somebody. It's imperative that somebody fall asleep while you're awake. And you are sleeping while somebody else is awake. I'm getting something about if you fall asleep. If you fall asleep. So yeah, I don't know if you have one man or you have a girl, you notice that she never sleep over your yard before. First of all, that could be a sign of she fucking on you. And you know she can't answer text or call in the night when you know you is around her. The other thing is me getting something about your dream. You're gonna find out something if you and this person fall asleep at the same time. Me getting somebody has to be awake. This could me getting them at work with government entities and doctors. So somebody might be on sleeping tablets for me getting somebody sleeping for 12 hours or more. 9 of Wands is clarified by the 8 of Cups. Okay, so I'm getting one person is falling asleep by maybe prescription things or something like that. I'm getting the other person to fall asleep by alcohol. I don't know what this is. I'm getting you and somebody else connected, but them use a person. I don't know if they're using the person or they think this person. I'm getting a Taurus, a Hierophant, a Pope. I'm getting something about the book. Yeah, the book of Eli. I was getting something about the book. Or the incantation is in our book. Yeah, I'm getting something about this person. I'm getting, read a scripture and you say, yes, it's this. See there, that's it. That's what the scripture, like you're saying in the book of Eli, you're saying, yeah, this is the sign. This is what them look like. This is what it said. Are you reading the Torah? The Wheel of Fortune is clarified by the Sun card. Okay, there's also something in the book that keeps talking about a son. It keeps say something about a son, whether somebody has to get pregnant or something about a son. Now remember, Jesus Christ was he was not bastard. He wasn't an orphan, but he was not Joseph's. He was not Joseph's son. Or, I don't remember which story. You remember the story when they put the baby, when the pharaohs were killing off the newborns, and then they put this baby, I don't know, Mary Magdalene and Mary, Jesus' mother, have the same name, Mary. So sometimes I don't even know which part of the scripture we're talking about. I'm getting something about you're going to find a child, and the child are going to grow up to be king. Like a child are going to grow up very successful. I'm getting that's the son you're talking about. That's the son that the scripture is referring to. It's not a son where a mother going to get pregnant. It's not a son where the father is trying to find a woman to impregnate. Me getting to find one baby. And we don't know if the two mothers or the parents were sacrificed. Worse if you, I'm telling you, especially in the Illuminati world, I'll tell you. You want to get a child, and you hear what was the story of the child. Oh, you know, both parents were sacrificed, or both parents were gunned down, and protect the child and find the baby in the arms of the mother, and the mother and the father dead. You ever hear stories of babies where them find inside of the mother, and then the family get executed, or something happened with the family, we don't know where the family was in, and the baby make it? You know, if you adopt that child, you're going to be rich, right? So much blood was shed before that child existed. Me getting that's the son. Because even in the Bible, remember when the Pharaoh was killing off the firstborns, and the woman had put the baby in the casket and send the baby down the river? Wasn't a royal? It was a rich woman that find the baby, remember? Or something like that. Even Buddha did act like an orphan child. Buddha never act like a child that is born for the mother and father. I'm not sure about the story of Krishna, but I'm getting something about the scripture. So you're saying the scripture is, first of all, on a saying, 1, who's going to be the mother. 2, who the mother are going to marry to. 3, when talking about who are going to be the father who impregnate this mother. Because again, even in the Jewish context, on saying that the blood, on saying that to be Jewish, it have to go through the mother. Okay. So, do you say that the mother is the most important thing, since she have to choose a right sperm for impregnate her with the healthiest sperm? Or would you say the man is him carry on the bloodline, so him have to choose a mother for host the baby properly, so she don't miscarry, or she don't psychologically fuck up the child, and you never asked her to fuck the child up? Me getting something like that, but me getting, it's not talking about the host. It's not about the mother or the father. Me getting it to talk about a child. I don't feel like the child came from the couple who's going to get the child. Cause me getting, yeah, read something, but it keep a talk about a boy, a son. Next thing you read the blood clot scripture wrong, and you get the so-called high priestess pregnant, and then the baby come out a girl. And you either have to say, we read it wrong, it was a girl, or you have to say, let's change her with a boy. It have to go one into the 2 ways. Because if Masons, doctors, everything I read birth chart, everything I read scripture, book of Eli, Torah, and I have these people, blood I get shed, and I make chessboard bets and all of these things. And then when I impregnate the so-called high priestess and it's a girl baby shaft, what you gonna do? All I only within the career or something did wrong, or just gonna switch out a boy and then live on. And then her whole life and existence was based on fucking people who couldn't read a birth chart properly. The moon card is clarified by the devil. Yeah. So again, the question I want to ask Libra, don't you choose somebody where you don't know and you commit to them? And you don't know what somebody really be. Even if you're married for 20 years, you do not know. You don't know if your husband ever been molested. You don't know if your wife ever been raped. You don't know if your mother ever been raped. Maybe that's something she never told you. You don't know if your father ever been touched. I'm not going to tell you that. So just like how you decide to get somebody who you do not know and decide to commit your life to them, accept them for them darkness, and either accept them whether them are going to cheat on you, good fucking luck, or again, you accept somebody you don't know. You decide to stay with them even though you know them dark side. Why not accept a child you don't know? We're getting something about, yeah, battle with motherhood. This could be something about a mother figure, or we're getting something about children. Something about breastfeeding. Seven of Cups is also clarified by the Emperor. Yeah. So I'm getting on a very focus on the man, who are the man and who are impregnate. It's like when I look, it's like, you know, if it's a story about a king, then him have to choose the right woman for impregnate. But me getting, if something passed through the mother, then it's not about the man. Because the man can give her an unhealthy sperm. And the sperm come out deformed. Because this is what I think. 2 blood clot way, spiritually, when kids come out a certain way, you can know if it's the father or the blood clot mother. Usually, when women are doing things, or women is a woman of the problem, them are gonna miscarry. Any single, you know, when a girl angry with you, she just willing for just throwing the towel and done with everything and pack up and left, like a girl. Yeah. When girl, me feel this is my opinion, when a woman body detects something, it will just miscarry and say, no, you never plant here, something wrong. A genetical mutation happen and we're not going to carry do it. When it's the sperm, it will carry. And it will come out 9 months and it will come out as whatever you see it as. When it's the sperm was a problem. So it could be weird if you're a big shot, big businessman walking around talking about how you need to choose the most this girl and that girl. Come to find out say your sperm is deformed. And even the OnlyFans girl who has sell pussy could have carry a nice, chubby, fat baby perfectly. You talk about girl a fuck. Fucking and nothing. Fucking don't do nothing to your pussy and you don't do nothing to your body. What does something to your body is when you have babies. When your body goes through that 9 months of mutation and blood at form, blood at change, the baby have a new blood type. Sometimes mothers and daughters, sometimes them not a match. You notice when them need donation, is it something about somebody need blood? Or somebody need a new organ? You notice mothers when them have certain blood and them kids have problems, when you need for donate blood, them not a match. Okay, your body I got through that. That's when your body change. Fucking 100 man not change your pussy. You can't tell me say fucking 100 man I got change your pussy, but having one baby is not. You know how big that go stretch? And I'm pretty sure the 100 man you're fucking them not pushing them a foot or a watermelon in your pussy, the size of a baby coming out of a virgin's pussy. So don't let these guns trick you, even though them says guns are the aliens who are coming. But that would be so dope if the aliens were noir. That would be so dope. I would be like, see, I know we were the chosen one. They was just too jealous of us to make us realize what the fuck was happening. Anyways, the Emperor. Maybe something about a Aries, something about a March, or something that happened in March. Popular to the contrary, March is Aries. It is not Pisces. So I'm sorry. It seems like you caught the wrong motherfucking fish. Let's get some of these and we're going to leave it here. We have Bolosh, the child sacrifice. We got the devil. Get a child sacrifice. When you have a baby and a man put you through stress, regardless of if you're the greatest mother and the baby never said that stress, the baby will feel it. So because of what this person did to you, the baby came up with, you know, and my dad wasn't in the picture. Yeah, I have dad issues. My dad wasn't in the picture. But your dad wasn't in the picture because your mother and father couldn't agree. It wasn't because of you. But as a result of your mother and father traumas and how them rationalize things, you came without. Yeah, Molosh. So now your child, so your mother's story is your father abandoned me and I was a single mother. The kid's story is I was a child without a father. And that's how the generation continues. So again, me getting the book where I read, it has said something about a son. The son not going to be impregnated by the man or the woman. There's no woman here. Aries came out, the Hierophant came out. The Hierophant could be a woman because it's feminine, it's earth, but Molosh is a child sacrifice. It cannot. The sperm or the egg is me getting this whatever spiritual thing this is, it can this is not a scientist. This is not inject one egg and basically watch the egg farm. Me getting this a magic we're dealing with. So if somebody get pregnant, me getting it going to be a sacrifice. Me getting the child now come from the man or the woman. Just like, oh, you don't know where you came from. You get what I mean? We have Azrael, angel of death, guiding souls to the afterlife. We have Taurus. Yeah, the Hierophant is a Taurus. So the Hierophant could be the girl. So right now, the only two, right now we have Aries, the Hierophant, and Capricorn. So again, is it something about a couple? One is a girl, she's a Taurus. Or she's a Hierophant. The man is a Aries, him is an Emperor. But we're getting the devil. So they're going to choose each other. Now, two very powerful people together can be very detrimental. It can be very fatal sometimes too. Like somebody's like, you're not going nowhere. I'm gonna give a fuck what you deal with. You're dead. Like here, so. Me, I'm gonna be the last person. So it can be very fatal because it's too powerful people. But more lush. No kids. Cannot have kids. Don't have kids. I'm getting something about a Taurus. Asmodeus, lust, temptation, destructive passion, gambling, reckless behavior. If you have a kid, me getting, you're gonna start lust of other women. You're gonna start be tempted to stay at work because you don't want to deal with your wife, or if she not take care of her hygiene because she have to take care of the kids, you're going to start be tempted to stay away from her. Destructive passions. You start cuss her, tell her so she gain weight. Maybe you start go online, admire girls who are slim, slimmer than your wife was ever. Me getting, when you get your wife or when you get this girl, she never even that slim. But the fact that she gain weight after having a child, you look on girls who are in slimmer weight class as she. Gambling, you gotta start gamble. You have a baby, you're in the gaming thing now. And reckless behavior. You need time for yourself. You know what, honey, I just need some time to myself. She needed time for herself too. That kid was in her pussy for 9 months. She need time to herself. And on top of the kid being in her pussy for 9 months, you is up in her pussy for the whole of 9 months. So she need time too. You need to spend time with the boy. You don't think she wants to spend time too alone, even if she don't have girl as friend. You cannot say I did not tell you. And I'm a Taurus. So I am telling you. I'm a Taurus and my channel is named the Hierophant Guru. You cannot say I did not tell you. You're reading something wrong. One more and I'll end it here. Libra. Sagittarius. Something about forever philosopher. Something about higher learning, education. Or me getting in this spiritual incarnation, you chose to be educated over having children. Me getting you chose to be educated. You did not choose a path of cancer, which is you want to be a mother and reproduce. Education is not only about going through experience, it's reading a book. Before doctors actually perform surgery, they have to read a book about how to perform surgery. You have mothers who cannot read but they have kids, and you have mothers who never birth a child but them read parental books. So me getting your life path, or you and this man's life path, both of you, before they came to earth, and they say we are not going to have kids, or if the contract was, it's okay, we'll take another kid. I don't need kids. That's what you said. You tell higher ups before you came to earth you don't want none. You'll be okay. I mean, getting you come here and catch feelings. Feelings. Me no know. Feelings. I made it tell you me the one about that singer. I made it tell you this is so me not ready for. Me like a temperament we're different in the regular. I would tell you say me love man. You come here and catch feelings. I know you want baby. That's not what you said before you come here. Molosh is here. It's a warn you. If you have a kid, the kid are gonna come out. You whatever parking, right? And Sagittarius, me getting your chose to come here and learn things in life. That's what you tell them. So now you come here, you can learn how to be a parent, but you will not go through, you're not going to be a man for sit down with a girl 9 months through pregnancy. That's not going to be you. Me getting, you never tell them, say you learn that way. You tell them, say you'll read a book. And when the kid is here, you will take care of the kid. You're go fishing with the kid, and you're going to show the kid things. You never tell the higher up, say, you know what, yes, I want to sit down in the house with a pregnant woman and rub her foot, and I want to go through 9 months of pregnancy with her. That is not what the fucking said. The only thing you did say is, oh, when we get the kid, you're going to take the kid a gun range. That's what the fuck you said. You said when you get the kid, oh, the kid going to be motorbike. We're going to have on a helmet and dirt bike. That's what you said. You never said nothing about, you know, yeah, I just want her and she got pregnant. I'm going to hold her belly. I'm going to watch her belly kick. You never fucking said that. You were an emperor. You were too busy with bitches or your job. And then the emotional aspects, what you tell them is, yeah, when we get the kid going to be on my neck. I'm going to parade the kid around, I'm going to be the proudest father. You never said the kid will come from you. That's not what you tell them. You need to be very specific. Don't know if your English is not on par, child sacrifice, yeah. You would never tell them, say you did want one wife and you're going to get her pregnant and she going to wake up, go in the bathroom. Honey, what's the problem? I'm having morning sickness. Honey, Robert, come in bed. Don't go to work today. You never tell them that. You think, yeah, play with blood clot. Like, you're playing with life. That is why they are coming. You're playing with your life, Libra. You tell them say you want one partnership. You never tell them say you want kids. And if you did say you want kids, you say we will split the kid. This kid will be adopted. That's how the split going to go. It's not yours and it's not hers either. So the split, Libra, here. It wasn't emotional. She looked like me, I look like her. No. And baby, your and my eyes look the same fucking way. So he look like me. That one will look like you. You think you play. You think you did fucking tell them, oh yeah, oh, she going pregnant. And I'm going to come home and she going to see a pregnancy test. I'm going to be like, you're pregnant? You never fucking said that. You never said that. And watch her get fat and watch her nose get bigger and bigger and watch her face get... You never said that. And help her and be such a great... Rub her belly, give her back rub. You know how women can tell you how painful monthly cycles are. No, you got through Ross pregnancy. You will never tell them that. But you want to be pregnant. You want to live with a woman while she's pregnant. It's either you tell them, say, you're going to impregnate the woman, but she's going to be alone for the pregnancy, and you'll come back when the child is there. Or you tell them, say, yeah, I want a child. Or you say, I don't really give a fuck about a child. Yeah, I'll take one. It don't matter where it come from. That's what your soul contract up there was, Libra. Why did you come here and catch feelings? You're here. Or I'm getting you come here and you meet a Taurus. And the Taurus shift everything. I feel like you're saying, yeah, you remember that deal I did make with God? Yeah, I don't want that no more. I want to change it. And God is like, first of all, you're not supposed to remember the deal where you did make before you come here. You were supposed to be distracted with feelings, emotions, and the matrix. Second of all, you can't change it here. You would have to die, and when you reincarnate again, you choose your life path, but you wouldn't even remember because you'd be a baby coming up. That's how it go. So I don't know what you're doing, but you can't say I never warned you. Come on, you cannot say I never warned you. Okay, I'm going to leave it here. Until next time. Bye, baby Yoda. Baby Yoda.